The whole point is we're back to like hot, pretty, blue-eyed, blonde-haired woman doing ads again for national organizations. The Fruit of the Loom logo. What is it?
Fucking cornucopia.
Apparently, no, it's not.
Wait, what?
I don't care what. I actually don't even care what the justification is. Just make it a good one so it sticks in the media.
He's already not set up right at all.
He has 3 spotters.
It was a giant anti-war peace book. Like, that's what it was. And then he just made this, like, badass film that literally didn't go with what the book was.
Nothing.
Truly, like, the essence of it, and it was awesome.
I gotta remember to. We gotta censor that. We gotta censor the.
I hate him.
The censor the F word.
What? Yeah, that's bull. That's bull crap, Sam. That's bull crap.
Fine, but not in the first 30 seconds of the
That's
episode. You can't have it
poppycock.
in the freaking.
That's
intro.
poppycock, Sam.
Jesus.
What's up,
What's
everybody? We are back 5 till midnight. We are not banned this week. We have everybody back. As you just saw, we have a new intro.
Yeah. Shout out
Awesome.
Hyperborean Nomad on X. Go give him a follow. He's a good dude. For the cause. He made our intro for us. He's a man.
Sounds racist.
Good. Even better, more
Probably
reason to
is.
follow him.
Love him. Love him even more for it.
Good endorsement, Sam.
Yeah.
This guy made our intro for free. Let's call him a racist.
I don't think you're taking it to. I don't know.
He's probably like, hell yeah, I am. Like,
Yeah, he's probably like
if he
based.
made it for us for free, like based.
Anybody who watches this show?
Yeah. So yeah, we're back. It's been a while for me because I've been gone, but I'm back, and we're gonna do. I guess Sam wants to talk about Greta Thunberg and the
I just
flotilla
need
kicked
something.
out of Israel.
I don't have anything to
So-
say about it. I just like her.
You like her boobies?
What happened to her, Sam?
You like her
Did
boobies?
the Israelis execute her?
No. No.
Oh, so
they
we can
did
say that
not.
we can't say an F word? That's crazy.
That's good.
Dude, honestly, there's a bunch of stuff about her treatment there. I don't even think it's worth talking about it. Who really knows what happened? But I'm
Did she
sure they
get
didn't
beat
treat her
up?
well. What?
Did she get beat up? What happened?
I don't know if she got beat up. There's like conflicting reports, obviously. I never expected to get an honest thing about this. Like
Yeah,
this is from the people that debated actively in their parliament assaulting prisoners, male prisoners in their I can't even say what they talked about in their parliament on YouTube without getting us banned.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
these are not
They wanted to grape prisoners.
it's not that they wanted to, it's that they did.
They did.
And
And they wanted
they
to make it
did.
official policy, and they wanted to not
official
punish the
policy.
guys that did it, which is insane.
Come on, dude. That's just anti-Semitic.
Of
Don't.
course.
They-
Yeah.
Here we go.
Did they
Anti-Semitic
end
Sam.
up punishing them or no? Do we know?
I actually don't know. I tried to figure that
I remember
out.
the video.
They
I remember the
literally
video,
freed
but I
them.
don't
It's not like
remember
they
anything.
tried to free them. They freed them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
They got arrested by like the.
I mean, it's
the
their
IDF or
country. They can
something?
do what they want,
Originally,
right?
yeah. It was a
Yeah,
bunch of
they.
far right
It was
civilians.
their. It was
took 'em
like their paramilitary, I believe. It was like their right wing. I could be. It's either part of their military that was a part of their military, or it was like a militia. But they literally went there and
So,
like protested
based-
and like made a big fuss and got them out. Like they actually got out.
they physically broke them out.
I don't know if they physically broke them out or if there was an underlying.
No,
threat.
you're right. I don't know that either.
This is also so much how they just don't give a shit. They just did that shit in the open. Like they
I
just
know.
put some fucking riot shields up. They're like, don't ignore what's going on here. They even try to hide it. Then they go into a garage. They just did it on the street.
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
The
That's
fact that it's
dedication.
a conversation, in the Congress, the liberal side is the one saying, "Hey, don't openly and as a matter of policy grape prisoners." That's the left wing position there.
Yeah, pretty fair.
Isn't that insane? Yeah, it's really
Fair
fucking
position.
fair.
Yeah,
Don't do it out in the open. Okay.
yeah, just
Like,
hide it better.
Well, I assume most of the left wing in Israel even doesn't want that to happen at all. But it's like you're saying.
I'd
openly,
assume
they
most of
were
the right
openly
wing
saying to do
too,
this.
but yeah.
Well, I think the right wing legitimately they were arguing in favor of this.
It's
They
just
were
a
like,
couple
do
of
we-
them, Sam. It's just a couple of them, all right?
They were like, do we
There's
hate
only a
grape
couple-
or do we hate Palestinians more? We
It's
gotta wait it out.
just a couple bad apples, dude.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, so
6
Greta
seems a
Thunberg.
little high, you know?
So, what was Greta's plan here? Was she going to liberate the Palestinians? Was she
I
going
think
to
her
kick
plan was to bring
Netanyahu's
hate
ass?
and to create a media storm around it, apparently with some help from the Spanish Navy.
Is that why it's called a flotilla? Because it sounds like tortilla?
Well, flotilla is a Spanish word that was imported into English for groups of ships.
What is a flotilla? Is this a
Flotilla sounds like
battleship?
it sounds like a Spanish rapper.
No, it's a group. A flotilla is a group.
Oh,
of
yeah,
ships.
he's performing at the halftime show, right?
yeah. Bad Bunny featuring Flotilla.
Flotilla.
A flotilla, as opposed to a fleet. Like a fleet, it doesn't always, but maybe has a more military context. A flotilla can be.
So it's like a single tortilla, unlike what I get at Chipotle when they put the cheese on top.
I just imagine like Greta like showing up with like machine guns mounted on her boat, just like assaulting.
Dude,
did
you see the video of them? Did you see the video of them lighting their own boat on fire because the one dude shot a flare and it came back down onto their boat and they were like, Israel's bombing fucking Greta Thunberg. Nope,
Wait,
it was
that's
just
real?
I didn't know that happened. That's so funny.
Yeah, dude. Oh, let me see if I can find the video.
That's so fun. Oh, Sam's gonna
Let me
yell at
see
you.
if
You
I
should
can
have had it
find
pulled
it.
up, Luke. You should have known you were gonna talk about that and had it pulled up already.
I know. I
Quit again.
But again,
Yeah, Rex. I said
That'd
that
be
before.
awesome.
Cannons.
If Greta sabotaged the Super Bowl, just rolled in on a boat, fucking charged that Bad Bunny or whatever.
dude, if she rolls in on a tortilla, dude, I'm there for it, bro.
Dude, this is all just fucking like theater. Like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna infiltrate Israeli, space and be like, "We're frigging them." They'll fucking blow you out of the water if they really wanted to. Like, come on.
I think it was really, like Sam said, it was just like to draw attention.
Yeah, of course.
But it's got to be like really annoying for the Israelis because like it's one person that they really can't like just murder,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
every
yeah,
other, if it was like a towel head, dude, they would have bombed him like fucking 400 yards away from the beach.
They would have treated them like we apparently treat random boats in the Caribbean now.
Hells
And
yeah,
we just
dude.
blow them up.
Yeah, those.
I don't know how I
videos are
feel
pretty
about
sick,
that.
The videos.
I don't like it.
but yeah,
Every
I'm kinda
day-
with
I don't.
Sam
I
on
need
that
to know
one.
what kind of intel they're working with to just blow up.
I'm just
It
for
doesn't
watching
matter.
boats blow up. They're sick. It's sick video.
Doesn't
It
matter.
is sick
The-
video. I'll give you that.
The Secretary of War just is every day posting a boat getting blown up, and he's like, it had drugs, and everyone's like, fuck yeah, like that's all that matters, dude.
I really hope it did.
All right, share my screen, fuckers.
How do they know that it has drugs from that? Like, what's the intel?
Exactly right.
Sam, you sound liberal. We don't want to.
Oh
we
my
want to
God.
see people
Guys,
blow up boats.
not wanting boats blown up without trial is not a liberal position.
Not American. Don't care.
Hey,
Blow
they
up the boats.
blew-
Blow up the
this
boats.
boat. This boat they blew up themselves. Can't blame anybody else but themselves, Sam. Shoots the flare right back down. Let's go.
Oh shit! That started a fucking fire.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a fucking
flare gun.
flare.
Dude, that's so
was-
funny.
that was-
to start a fire.
And everybody was like, the Israelis just shot Greta Thunberg.
How did that flare not go more than 3 feet in the air and come immediately back? That's a shitty flare.
It went way up. It was on like the front side of the boat and it landed on the back side of the boat.
Aim the
Yeah.
other way, you retard. What are you doing?
Yeah, there's another view. I just didn't find it. That was the first one I found. I just didn't find it. But there's another view and it's the guy shooting the flare and he's like, oh shit! He didn't come down on the other side.
Dude, that was like a fucking lightning strike,
I
but
know,
like
dude, just
retarded lightning strike of your own fucking free will. That was
Yep.
crazy, dude.
Flares will light shit on fire, dude.
What gave it away? The name of what it is? A flare? Yeah.
Well, most people think they just fizzle out, and it's like, yeah, they fizzle out before they hit the ground, unless you're retarded.
Yo, we used to have those road flares when I was a cop, like the ones for accidents, and those things were like mini
Mhm.
torches, and many a guys
I
burned
know.
holes in boots. just by being fucking retarded, by lighting it too close to their pants.
No light for a
Jeez.
little bit underwater. That's how good those things are. Those flares, no light underwater.
So pretty much, she's just doing theater, and that's the end of that story. She got arrested,
but-
and then sending her back. Is that what's happening? Isn't this the second time she got arrested coming over there, being all goofy and big
I
titted?
don't know. I don't remember her doing that before.
I think she did. It's like the second go around.
Everything's political theater.
Everything.
It's all
Everything is
political
political
theater.
theater.
But she's
Nothing
effective
real.
at it, and she
Nothing
did put
ever
herself in
happens.
harm's way. I legitimately like Greta. I think she's cool.
You're so gay. She's affected at it because she's a
Shooting
fucking,
yourself with a flare does not count as putting themselves in
It
danger.
doesn't look like the boat she was on.
This is just all stemming from the fucking climate change bullshit. By the way, this is child. That was, I mean, she's adult now, but that was like child abuse for sure. Just parading a child around for your political agenda is crazy. It's
I
crazy.
mean, she did go like across the ocean on her own.
Who cares?
By herself.
What do you mean on her own? What do you mean on her own? She's not Amelia Earhart, dude. She was a
I'm
comedian.
sure that's
Earhart
what she
didn't
did.
do either. She was a woman.
Yeah, she's a woman and probably would crash if she was doing it on her own. Like all women crash. Look at Amelia Earhart again. Dumb bitch. Can't land a
Crash.
plane.
Oh, did you see Trump's declassifying that stuff? What do you think really happened to Amelia?
Yes, Sam.
I don't know.
Anthropologist.
I'm pretty sure she got eaten by crabs.
I think she got captured by the Japs, and then
Pretty
they
sure
tortured
she
her.
just got eaten by crabs, guys. I'm pretty sure that's like pretty decided.
Like she
By
crashed
crabs?
and died and then got
On
eaten by
this
crabs?
island, there are a bunch of these crazy crabs.
Coconut crabs.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're huge.
Like
Oh,
Mr.
shit.
Krabs
Actually,
did they,
Luke
or
said
what?
that.
And they like, oh, apparently it's not true. AI told me that's canon now, so never mind.
Damn it. How about
So
the
it
cannibal
didn't
theory?
happen.
If you crash landed on a deserted island with cannibals.
Nah, I give up.
Feel like
Okay.
that's just
I
as
think-
good as crabs.
I think the Japs got her, dude. That's why we went to war.
I think the Japs ate her. I'm
Now,
combining the
now
ideas.
that's the conspiracy I'm behind.
Hmm.
Well, when did she
Hmm.
crash
Hmm.
or disappear?
I don't know.
I think it was 37.
Yeah, like
Ooh.
1804.
1804.
No, I said 1804 because it's funnier.
Interesting theory. I think she's just a dumb woman and can't fly a plane and crashed in the middle of the ocean.
What,
Dude,
wait,
Typo,
Sam,
what do you
would-
think Oprah Mae Johnson did? What about all these women in history? You know, like that. You got Anne Frank.
Yeah.
Don't believe that story.
You keep
Nope.
Oprah Mae Johnson
Helen
out
Keller.
there.
Helen
Damn.
Keller.
Don't
Definitely
believe that
fake.
story.
Definitely fake.
Definitely a fake. Amelia Earhart. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it at the time.
I think
Oprah Mae Johnson?
was a black woman.
Dude,
Wait, who's
Oprah Mae
that?
Johnson?
I
Fight for
totally.
facts.
Okay, so first female in the Marine Corps. They make you learn it in the Marine Corps, but first female Marine, Oprah Mae Johnson, 1918.
Yes, 1918.
Yeah. I asked
And
my drill instructor, I was like, what did she do? Like, why is she so important? And he looked at me, he's like, I don't know. She was the first. That's all that matters. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, thank you.
Yeah. Of course they
I think
don't
she
know.
was just like a desk jockey.
Nobody
I think
knows.
she was literally the
Just-
first, but if you're the first, they're only going to let you be a desk jockey. So that's probably what she did.
Oprah,
Yeah.
let's see. First
They made a
woman to
whole
become
fucking
Marine.
movie about black ladies in World War II that operated the fucking mailroom. Okay.
True. Oh, no, it's another fake one.
Pretty dope
Harry
they did
Tubman.
that.
Harry Tubman. Don't buy that either.
Is that the lady that freed the blacks?
Underground Railroad. Yeah,
Underground Railroad.
She stole them from their nice slave owners.
yeah. He stole them from their beautiful homes
She-
and great life.
She put him on a train? I know what happens on trains.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of John Brown discourse go on X lately.
Yeah, where the hell did that come from?
Don't know. but
It's
he was
the
a piece of-
left. They love John Brown. They think he's like a
Yes,
a
a
liberator.
hero.
or-
Right. But he just
Yeah.
killed Americans and was a traitor.
Yeah.
Didn't he get
He was also
by
crazy.
Did the South get him or the North get him? Who
Uh,
ended him?
The North. Just the
And-
United
yeah.
States, which is what the North is.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. Prior to enlistment, Oprah Mae Johnson worked as a civil service employee at the headquarters of the Marines, from which she received assignment to be a clerk in the office of a quartermaster general. Like most women enlisted in the Marine Corps,
Wow.
Johnson's job consisted mainly of typing and military office work. Nevertheless, her place as the first female in the Marine Corps broke barriers for the future. I love how it didn't say at the time, like like most women enlisted in the Marine Corps at the time. Johnson's job consisted mainly of it was just like most women enlisted in the Marine Corps. They just type and
I want to address Jordan's
do
comment
military
here.
officer
We're in the
work.
middle of a civil war and you guys have no idea what's going on. No, I get it. We're definitely in the middle of a fucking civil war. That's pretty obvious. It's just a
Wait, what do you mean we
non-violent
have
one
no
right now.
idea what's going
Yeah,
on?
we definitely know.
What
But
is
it's
going
funny
on?
to make jokes about the left.
Well, he's
being
saying
recorded.
he's saying that it's the John Brown gun club that is killing.
Well, that I
people.
didn't know. Okay, that's why I asked. You know what? Trust tree, Jordan. We're in a trust tree on this podcast and show. Embrace the trust tree.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
I'm enacting my
John
trust to you guys. I don't know everything. I'm
Brown.
asking my bros.
Oh, the second thing on Yahoo search. I don't know why I'm on Yahoo, but counter extremism project. Apparently, it's a thing.
Everything that they name is just them doing extremism things. Antifa, counter extreme. They're the ones doing it. Great marketing, honestly. Kind of nailing that.
To be honest,
Yeah.
yeah.
TBI or TBH. Whatever. I have TBI.
You have TBI.
I have TBI. It's always on my mind.
All right. Name used by centralized left just anti.
Your internet is dog shit.
wrong.
Your internet is terrible. Yeah, it's just you're just frozen on camera. Your mic's breaking up. You sound like a fucking 1950s robot, just breaking in and out of character.
I am.
I am.
Sam's back again.
I unquit.
Am I back?
No, you're still kind of breaking up. No.
Sam, what do Japanese
can
people
talk.
believe in World War II? What was their religion or whatever?
Christian. I don't know. Well, a lot of
religion
Nagasaki, like a Christian city, primarily that we just blew
Hiroshima
up.
and Nagasaki were, yes.
Had the largest
Catholic,
Catholic
but
population.
They were also
Not
like
one
the
of
two
them,
last
sorry,
major
Catholic.
cities that hadn't been fully firebombed already. So like this stuff that they targeted Christians, I don't really think they did. But they Shintoism, yes, but religion as a concept is very much based on Abrahamic religions in like Western discourse around it. Religion doesn't necessarily in the East and a lot of other parts of basically the rest of the world, besides Jews, Christians, and Muslims. So besides the Middle East and really Christianity
Are we-
merges with
are
other
we
religions in other
live?
places.
Great comment. We gave them the sun and how they worship pervert cartoons.
Well, did they have like a chaplain? Did the Japs have chaplains? Some like samurai to
Chaplains.
come and whisper to them?
I don't know. It's a good question, but no, they didn't have samurai. They would have had like the officers did carry essentially samurai swords. I don't know what they would have
Yeah,
had
so
for
cool.
spiritual advisors though. I don't know if they would have. I don't know about because there was a sizable Christian population in Japan, but most of them wouldn't have been, and I believe that the government would have been like I think they were at various points, even up in like the 1600s, kind of what's the word against Christianity?
Anti-Christian.
Jewish persecutory
Mm.
against Christians, but the government was like brand new. It was all reverence of the emperor. That was like part of the religion and everything. So I don't know. That's an interesting question, though. I'd like to read more about it.
Isn't most Asian, not all, obviously, but a lot of Asian countries Christian, like Korea, South Korea?
No.
They have Christian like populations, but I would
They have
not
sizable
say that the
Christian populations.
substantial.
They're not
So what the
Christian.
fuck are they celebrating or worshiping? Like Koreans.
There's Confucianism in China and Korea, but they're
I'm
but again,
Confucianism right now.
they're Confucianism. Like, it's not like mutually exclusive with other belief systems. Like there's multiple ones that different people would practice. Ancestor worship.
Buddhism, I guess. Jay Forte said Buddhism, right?
Yeah, and again, they don't have to be mutually exclusive. There's Taoism as well.
There's too many things, too many isms.
Yeah, there's a lot of isms.
So why? Okay, question: why was the? No, I'm phrasing this bad. Okay. If we blew up a primarily Jewish city in Japan, we would still hear about it. But we eviscerated a Catholic city and no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Catholics aren't putting up museums in every country in the world about it.
We
so.
should.
Yeah, we also like firebombed, Dresden, and that's like the
Yeah.
heart
Yes.
of Lutheranism.
Yeah.
And
And-
Tokyo,
yeah.
by the way. Firebombs Tokyo. Did a lot more damage to Tokyo with firebombs than we did with nuclear bombs to Hiroshima and
That's true.
Nagasaki.
The bat bomb thing would have been so sick if that worked. I'm
I
pro
want to
bat
share
bomb.
this
We gotta bring that
picture.
back.
You guys would think it's pretty cool.
Share it, baby. Hong Kong has a lot of Catholics. Well, that's kind of westernized though, Hong Kong, right? It's like out of all China, it's like a very western.
Yes. It's weird that it would have Catholics, though, because it was by the British.
Yeah, Catholics don't control the media either. Good point. That's a sick statue.
Yeah, it's a Catholic samurai.
What? We had those? Sam, do
Yeah.
you know that? We had
Yeah,
those?
look at his.
The
Why didn't you tell me
Catholics
about those?
were,
That's sick.
were in Japan very, very early. There was
Yeah,
actually
look at his sword.
Protestant-
He's got Jesus on the cross.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
And
That's
the
a
type of
sick fucking.
symbolism.
Where did you find this picture? Where is this? I mean, not where'd you find it? Like, where is it in Japan?
Let me see.
The Ethiopian Bible is older than any Bible found in Europe.
No one cares. about
Osaka,
Osaka, Japan.
prefecture city. I don't know where that's at, but
Prefecture.
That's pretty sick. A bronze statue of
But yeah.
Takayama. What? What's that guy's name?
yeah, I can't say their names. Feudal Lord Takuyami Yama Yukon.
Sick. That would be a sick fucking shirt.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like Catholics made it all over the world. I mean, might have not like conquered every nation or but
We had a good
Catholic
run.
Church went everywhere.
We had a pretty good run.
When the Catholics were trying to proselytize Japan, which, by the way, they thought was much bigger than it actually is, the Protestants moved in and they were literally spreading disinformation about the Catholics.
That
to
sounds like
hurt
a
their
dirty
mission.
Protestant move.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude. I mean, most of U.S. history, like maybe not nowadays, but most of U.S. history is just Protestants versus Catholics. Like it is, and Jews sprinkled in somewhere, but
Well,
they're
there
not
weren't
really the
Catholics
big
here until
player.
the Irish showed up.
Yeah, but like,
In, like the mid 1800s.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, they I'm talking
Sorry.
about America, but yeah, they
I
showed
know.
up. Like,
I'm sorry.
in a lot of ways, like the streets brought like Irish Catholics, Italian Catholics, like
The
the
best
Catholics took over.
Yeah, the country was
You know,
better
that's-
before the
that's-
Knicks and the Wops.
That's
showed up.
really when the country started to go downhill, you know?
Fuck you guys.
They made you fight this fucking war for the North, dude. Fucked everything up, bro.
I think there was only like one or two Catholic founding father. I could be wrong about that.
There were only a few.
Pretty sure there's
I
a-
think there were a few, though.
Yeah, there was definitely at least one or two. I don't know their names; they weren't that prominent, but they
Yeah, makes sense.
they wrote the fucking. But I mean, a lot of these people were English, and English was really Protestant
Anglican,
by
yeah.
this. Yeah, Anglican. And we also we got like America started on like the literal radical Protestants, like
Yeah,
out there.
but
like, what are they?
but
called?
that was only New
Puritans?
England. The
Yeah.
Virginia and other places were not like that, and they were just as early.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
but like
French-
there was a lot of
Catholics too, right? The French.
strange. Oh,
Yeah, the
man,
French
that
were,
real-
but they weren't really included. The French weren't really included in the Declaration of Independence.
Nothing changed for them. They're still not included now. No one gives a fuck about France. We had this conversation before.
Yeah,
France was only cool during Napoleon. That was it.
Now, France was pretty decently cool for most of history.
Yeah, up until Napoleon, and that was it. How about that?
Up
France
until Napoleon, and then they
literally-
were the coolest they ever were. And then
France gets shit on just because of World War II. Like that is
Yes,
literally the
true.
only
That
thing.
is so true.
And after like a million of their population like went down fighting the Reds. So like it's they have a pretty cool history. It's just that from the American side, it's like you guys gave up after 6 weeks. You know, that's
Typo,
all
you could build a bunch of bridges, right? But the one that collapses is the one they talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, it's they get.
Yeah,
they get
actually,
I mean, they won.
Me and Luke
they
are on the
won
same
World War I.
page because they were Catholic. That's why they suck.
Sam, you're gonna let them talk to us like this?
Yes.
These fucking dirty Protestants talk to us like this?
It's their country. We're just living in it.
Sam might as well be French.
Get out!
I'm fighting a fucking soul war over here.
He's embodying the French,
Yeah, you're
the French soul right now. Just roll
wearing
over.
the fucking shirt too, you scumbags.
Is that a Catholic thing?
Cross of Jerusalem, yeah.
Oh, dude, you're a fucking Jew? Get out.
That's not what that is. That's first of all, Sam is. So is Kyle. Secondly,
I'm not.
You are. You said it. I have the clip.
said
I'll
it.
play it anytime I want to
Ashkenaz.
now. Yeah, you're a Jew and an Italian. Two things you hate. How does it make you
Askenazi.
feel?
I don't actually hate either one of them.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. What do you? What? What?
France was cool during the Crusades. France was cool during the Crusades. What I'm saying, they were cool up until
Yeah,
I don't
Napoleon.
know shit about
But
the
the
Crusades.
problem with the problem with the French though is always the language. I legitimately have a visceral reaction every time I hear it. I'm like,
It's kinda
it
gay.
sounds so dumb.
Yeah, it's a romance language.
I mean, je peux plus. It sounds like they're gagging on cock
Yeah,
the whole time.
it does. It sounds like they're just constantly gargling cum. Is what it sounds
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying. I hate it. I hate it.
I don't think I've
Um,
ever met a French person in my life.
Good. You're for the better. Speaking of history, I believe for everybody, go join our Patreon. We're doing a United States Generals Best and Worst of Patreon episode this week, presented by Luke and Typo. I'm just there for the ride, but that's gonna be a good one. I think it'd be interesting for people to listen to.
Yeah,
best and
there's.
worst
I mean,
US
we got a lot of history, with generals in the U.S.
French
for our
fascists.
small 200 years.
Wait,
Oh,
what does that mean? What the
He's
fuck is
talking
French?
about during World War II. French fascists is what he meant to say.
Oh.
Yeah. When the U.S. invaded North Africa during World War II, some of the first fighting in Europe during World War II, the French fought us. It was like
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
More
half of
reason I hate
France, half of France during World War II, and this history has been pretty well they've kind of pretended it didn't
Memory
happen that
hold it.
much. But yeah, they memory hold this.
Interesting.
But half of France was not under Nazi occupation during World War II. They were under native French collaborationist control, and they were actively working with the Nazis.
Wow.
And they literally French, Vichy France, the
That's what,
the Nazi France, they fought against Americans in North Africa.
Did we fuck
The
them up?
The
I
last,
assume so.
eventually, yes. Yeah.
We won
we
that
won.
war, so I assume we did. I don't know how quickly.
Did we win that
Yeah,
war?
the last people to be the last fighters to be protecting Hitler in Berlin was the French SS. They were the
What
last
cucks.
stand.
They really just give up.
Yeah.
Pretty much every country had their own SS
Yeah.
units.
I mean,
some of them multiple.
Germany gets all the blame, but it's like Romania, Croatia, fucking Italy, France,
Bulgaria, I think.
like pretty much almost every country in mainland or mainland Europe was fighting for the SS. I mean, essentially, if you're you can't even blame them to a sense.
And that was
the
Waffen
options
SS,
are
not SS, which are different.
yes, it was the
Sorry.
French or the foreign. I can't remember. I'm not very good with the names.
It was a French Waffen SS unit, which is not the SS that were doing the Holocaust.
Yeah, but they were
The fascist parties all around the world at that point in time, at least in the West, were pretty
Yeah, well,
bourgeoisie, upper
Well, you're-
middle class people.
Yeah, your options in Europe at the time is Nazis or communist. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no
I
other.
mean, I know who I'm picking.
Terrible
What
option.
side I'm going on.
That's your.
Well, I mean, it's like
and
Rex
sucks,
says
but-
right there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
there were
hold on.
Nazi rallies in MSG. right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sold it out. That's impressive. That's hard to do. It's hard to sell out the Garden.
It's always been historical. Sell it out, baby. But I mean, it was like a very bourgeois. It was similar to the socialist movement, very bourgeoisie, like upper middle class. I think the socialist movements just caught hold with more blue collar workers because they were unionizing, and it made more sense with the unions than the fascist side of things.
Isn't that what Spain was fighting a civil war over? Fascists and commies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? How did they escape World War II from that, by the way? How do they not get involved? How are they not even forced to get involved?
Because Franco refused to enter the war.
No, but how can no one went over there? I was like, we're going to try to take this shit over while you're occupied with your own civil war. I'm surprised.
It's really rough terrain in Iberia. So it's like they couldn't easily, like, it was just better to leave it alone because it's off to the side. It doesn't border anything else.
Portugal,
just
stupid.
too hard. It's all mountains.
It was the Spanish Civil War was a proxy war between fascists and communists. Like the Reds were arming the commies, and then the Nazis were helping the fascists, helping Franco.
Yeah,
it was like kind of like a proxy war before the actual fighting started.
Yeah,
interesting.
And they were getting experience for fighter pilots, and maybe not fighter pilots. I think some, but they were getting experience for like fighters and everything.
Yeah. And like their weapons and shit. Like you were getting a lot of badass weapons coming in World War II era. That shit.
Spain is like paying. Spain is like paying for people to come live there now in like their smaller cities.
Aren't they spitting on tourists in like the main, like Barcelona and stuff?
They were. And now, like during the summer months, they were like, wait, we need the tourists.
Yeah, fuck you.
But now none of the tourists wanted to be there anymore.
It was probably only like a couple people.
No, it was like a lot of videos.
No, it was like there was like a big movement that they were tired of the tourists in their towns, and it was so bad that the Spanish government is like, hey, our tourism is open. We want you here. We don't care what our people say.
Every time I see a European acting European, I just get more emboldened to be like, I'm right about my opinions on Europeans. Like, I'm always justified down the road at some point. They suck. Europeans suck.
Dude, Rex just brought up isn't Japan offering breeding visas? I don't know if that's entirely true, but did you see the lady that just
hardcore?
That's pretty crazy. But
Go over and comment on our woman.
Got like elected?
No.
In Japan?
Well, apparently the H-man thing is fake.
What?
I read that it was fake. I'm really not sure, but it could be.
What's fake?
Like that she ever wrote something praising the Austrians.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
is she
no,
hot?
I just
talking
meant,
about?
No. She's not hot. No, she's just like a far right extremist that's like against immigration.
She's a Japanese conservative, which is
but
far right by Western.
They're kind of over all the coming to their country, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Dude, they
never apologized or acknowledged World War II war crimes.
That's awesome.
Badass.
Double down.
I'm kind of with it, dude.
Can't apologize if you don't admit to it.
That's kind of crazy though, that like you lost, your country's literally being occupied, your people are being socially engineered out of existence, and you're still like, yeah, we didn't do shit, dude. Like,
I didn't do shit. I didn't do nothing. They're getting it from all the blacks going over there. they're capping their attitude.
Dude, they had like protests, and like I don't even remember what the numbers were, but the amount of immigrants that showed up was like laughable compared to like other countries. Like it was like, I don't even think it reached 100,000. It was low. And I know their country's smaller compared to ours, but it was like a really low amount. And they were already
still
like,
a lot of people there.
And they started protesting. They were waving the flag. I think the rising sun, it was like the rising sun, dude. They were getting pissed, and it didn't take much for them to like start rallying. I was like, wow.
We was samurai and shit.
One big thing that this woman is talking about, which is actually, they've been taking some steps towards this already. But they're trying to remove, I think it's Title IX from their constitution or some document about their government, to allow them to have an offensive military again, like basically a regular military. Right now, they basically just have a police force.
Yeah.
We were training.
Wasn't that
in.
part of
You were
the
there.
deal for World War II? Where like we'll do it.
Yes. So she
Right,
wants
yeah.
to reverse that, but it's actually probably time for them to do that. It's been 3
Well,
generations.
I think
we were training
Germany-
them while we were there.
I think Germany.
yes, but you were
had
training.
done-
There's I don't know what the specific distinctions are, but they're specifically a defense force. They're more
Is it
like
like
a
the
police force.
Afghani police? Is it that equivalent of that?
It's
We weren't
probably like,
teaching them. No. It's way more apt than the Afghani force.
oh well, they're better, but
Well,
Well,
similar
yeah, no, that's not what I
concept.
meant. I'm just trying to think of a comparison to like.
It's probably a similar concept. They're just
Right.
not allowed to have like offensive weapons and shit, and not train. They don't train
Every weapon's
for
offensive. What the
stuff.
fuck does that mean?
Right, but they're only supposed to do things defensively, as opposed
Yeah,
to
they have
everything-
limited-
We weren't teaching them defensive tactics. That's for sure.
Well, I don't know.
Then you
Yeah,
stab the
exactly.
Chinese guy in the heart with the bayonet.
It's
But
like
when
a
we were there,
limited.
there was also like a big worry about North Korea because it was 2012, 2013, 2014, and then early 2015.
Mhm.
So there was still a big. I remember probably my first 2 months in Japan. I showed up, and in the urinals, it was like, if you hear this siren that goes off, get to the nearest bomb shelter because North Korea is like, be on alert because North Korea is sending, like, we had planes that would fly over Japan from North Korea and China, and they'd get real upset about it while I was over there. And I don't know, it was a whole thing.
Damn.
Yeah, our lieutenant colonel, me and Luke's lieutenant colonel, he'd be always talking about when the balloon goes up, and
When
it
the
took
balloon
me
goes up.
months to understand what that meant. I was like, dude, what does that even mean? And
What
he's
does
talking
that
about a nuclear bomb. He's talking about the cloud when the balloon goes up, and I'm like, I don't know what that means.
No, you won't have to
And-
worry about it either.
He's like
If that
telling
happens.
us, like, he's like, we gotta be ready, we gotta be on the go.
Do you think
Like,
we
we're
could-
working hard.
Do you think from Okinawa we could see the mushroom cloud in Korea? We probably could, huh?
How far is it from Korea?
No,
I don't-
Okinawa is like southern Japan.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
the
I
rednecks.
know.
What do
like
they
the
expect you to
redneck
do in that
island.
It's
scenario,
gotta be
by
like
the way?
1,000 miles.
Hey, a nuke went off, so fight the nuke. Like, what the fuck do they expect you to do? Like, there's nothing you could do.
I don't know.
Oh,
Dude.
we
I don't know what
invade.
I don't know
What?
what the protocol.
It was like an all-out offensive to China and North Korea. Like, that's what it was.
Okay, that makes sense.
It was
Because when
like,
I was
we would-
when I was
We'd be either getting on boats or getting on planes, and I'm pretty sure we'd be getting on boats rather than planes. But we'd be getting on boats or planes and going. Like, that's what they told us.
when I was in the NYPD, they had
Just letting
a
the
they have
Japanese die, I
it's called Cobra. And it was like chemical ordinance, biological or radioactive attack, whatever the fuck. And we had like these like shitty biohazard suits, and I'm like, if a dirty bomb goes up in New York City, I'm not going. Like, you think a bunch of retarded cops are gonna fucking go? Like, no, you're gonna have to save all. Like, we're retarded. You're gonna save all. It's so dumb. It's like, I'm just gonna quit. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Anyway, I quit. So I'm not going to that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
Fuck
think
outta
it'll be any.
I don't work here anymore. Sorry.
I don't work. I'm sorry. I don't work here anymore. Here's my gun and shield. go nuts. It's fucking
Yeah, I
so
don't
dumb.
know. That's kind of interesting question, actually. Like, what would we do if a bomb? They'd never actually explain that. They just kind of. They're just like, when it goes off, I guess we would invade, but I don't know if that's smart. You know, what if they have more bombs? We show up and get closer, and they just nuke us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How many fucking nukes does North Korea even have? One kind of.
No, they're better than you think.
No.
Probably
how
100.
How far could they possibly reach?
That is the so
That's
it
the
could
question.
probably reach Japan if they wanted to. No nuke besides
No,
Russia,
they can
maybe
reach
probably
past
China
that.
too, could reach us.
Right, that's what
Like
I'm
I
saying,
don't
right.
think
Right.
they would always say
I
North
think they
Korea.
might be able to reach Hawaii at this point.
That
I don't think
might be
so.
true.
It could be.
I
I don't think so.
Their
I don't think
capability
so.
is not like as unsophisticated as people like to
But,
make them out.
okay,
to
but
be.
my point is, it would probably get shot out of the fucking sky way before it hits Hawaii.
Maybe.
They have 50
Yeah.
nukes.
50. That's
We've
actually a
never-
lot. that's actually a lot of nukes.
Well,
they.
and that's just
I-
that's like estimates, 50. So I'd be willing
Yeah.
to bet probably more.
But they what's I don't know. It
I don't
depends
know.
on, I don't know what their capabilities necessarily are. Like,
Well,
I
dude,
Dude,
used
they
to-
really fell off after 2016, didn't they?
Yeah, they really did.
Well, after
we don't
Dennis
talk about
Rodman
them at
fucking
all.
kind
Dennis Rodman bought basketball piece to them.
we kind of after Trump went there, I mean, they still get like thrown under the bus. Like every now and then, you'll hear someone like Iran and Russia and North Korea are enemies, but like I mean, I don't know. I haven't paid attention to the Korea Peninsula a while. Look what's been going on there. But
Remember
it
when
does seem
Hawaii
like tensions have
got
calmed
all
down.
those texts by accident being like, a nuke's coming, find
Yeah,
shelter.
dude.
And people were like hiding in
It's
sewers. And they're like,
crazy
my
that
bad. we
we
fucked
don't
up.
talk about that every day.
Dude, that was insane.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, like, my bad. Like, we're going to fire that guy. Sorry for the trauma your children were caused for fucking 25 minutes.
So it says North Korea can only reach to Guam right now, currently. That's
I
what
don't
that's
care
the
about
estimate.
Guam.
is
Guam's
Guam.
relevant to me.
Guam is dope. I love Guam.
Yeah, but
It's American.
Yeah, I
Guam is
mean,
cool.
core
I don't
territory.
care. If Guam got blown up tomorrow, how would that affect any of us? It wouldn't.
Guam's
point
more
is.
American than Puerto Rico. I'm just gonna say that.
But still, my point still stands, Luke. If they got blown up tomorrow,
It wasn't an
we're
argument
all
against
showing up
yours.
tomorrow.
I
To do
just-
we're going. I'm going to the gym.
It wasn't
I'm like, that
it
sucks
wasn't
anyway.
an argument. It wasn't an argument against you. It was just a statement.
What am
It
I?
was a statement. It was a statement going towards current affairs.
One of my
Fair.
buddies in the Marine Corps, his grandpa was Guatemalan, and he was a prisoner of war in Japan. And
Guatemala is
a prisoner
not
of war-
Guam, just so you know.
Yeah, Guatemala and Guam are two different things.
Whatever, dude. Whatever you call Guam people, dude.
Guamese.
Chamoran.
Is that what
Did
you
you just
really
think
call them?
people from Guam were called Guatemalans?
Yes,
No.
dude. I
Let's
don't
call
know
people
what-
from
Guatemala's
Guam
a country.
Guatemalans.
What are
do
they
you
called,
call 'em?
Sam?
I don't know. People
They're
from Guam.
Chamorans. In Guam, they're called Chamorans. That's the
No, is that true?
ethnicity of the people that live. Yes,
like that.
I was there. I went there.
don't like
They're
that.
called Chamorans.
Guamologist.
Well, whatever. His fucking grandpa was a Chamorro. or
Guatemala is
whatever.
a South American country.
They're Mayans.
It's
Yeah, I
all the same to me. Once you leave the
If
states,
he was
everything's
Guatemalan, he wasn't.
They were all
European or
they were
Hispanic.
all conquered by the fucking Spanish. Who cares, dude? They're
yeah.
all the
Good
same.
point, typo.
Guam
Yeah,
was
typo.
not.
Guam wasn't.
Guam was
conquered by the
not.
Spanish.
Guam is
How
in the
was it
Pacific
not?
Ocean.
I'm still a typo. I'm back. I got your back, dude. Don't worry.
Guatemala is
Fuck
a
these
South
losers.
American
They don't know what they're talking
country.
about.
Guam is a Pacific island.
But
Every country in the world
But
belongs to
Guatemala
them.
was then taken over by the Spaniards.
Yes.
Is typo's
Right,
point.
but
right.
Guam
Actually,
was
Guam
not.
was first conquered by Spain,
Oh,
I know,
to your
dude.
face. Good
I
job, typo.
fucking know.
When?
Good job,
but it
typo.
might
Way
not
to
have
go.
been. We took it during the Spanish-American War.
What?
No, they took it in 1565.
We need a producer on the show that looks up
Well,
shit.
some of them were taken by like the Portuguese, some by the French. Like the Caribbean and the Pacific Islands are like a crapshoot. Some of the French, some of the Spanish, the Dutch, the English.
Oh wait,
Just
isn't he
depends.
Mexican, Sam? This guy, D503.
Yeah, Diego. So Guatemala was part of the Mexico as a modern nation post-colonialism. Guatemala used to be part of the same region administered by Spain. So it was under the same thing. So Mexico does have kind of a historic claim to all those other countries in South America, Guatemala, Nicaragua. But they've never been administered by the modern independent country of Spain.
So did they just declare independence when shit went down, or what?
I'm not sure. Maybe Diego knows. But I don't know the specifics of it.
This has
I
been a
think when-
fact
I'm
filled
saying
episode.
Guam and Guatemala are two
Oh,
different
I'm
things.
sorry. Wait a minute. Guatemala was briefly part of the first Mexican Empire after gaining independence from Spain in 1821, but left in 1823 to join the United Provinces of Central America. And then that dissolved 15 years later, and they became independent.
Trust
So it
tree.
was-
I don't know where Guatemala is.
It's literally right next to Mexico.
The
Right
first
next to
fucking
it.
It borders
emperor
South America.
of Mexico was a white guy. He was from
Based.
I don't know where.
Oh,
He
Napoleon
wasn't
III?
even. Yes, yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
his name actually.
Yeah,
And
but a
it's-
lot of
Did he just
leaders of
take the name of
Mexico-
Napoleon? Or was he
Mexico as a country was started by white people.
Yes, the Spanish.
Yeah, but
Right.
it wasn't a Spaniard. It was something else.
Yeah,
Maximiliano.
Napoleon III. He was French.
Fucking sick name.
It was the like, but he's nobility. He's not even really French. He's probably a mix of shit.
When I go to Mexico on vacation, you could absolutely tell that between the European Mexicans and the native Mexicans. Holy shit, it's night and day. I hope no one's watching from Mexico
Google
that I go there.
says Augustin de Iturbide.
Diaspergo?
Augustin de Iturbide was
That doesn't sound right.
the first
You gotta put some Latin slang. You're marrying a
emperor.
Latina, Luke. You better put some zest on that fucking accent.
I don't know, dude. It starts with an I, and that fucks me up in Spanish. I don't know.
Maximiliano Diaspergo. That was more Italian, but I mean, that's all I got.
That was Italian as fuck.
The language is almost the same. All right, if you learn
They're both
Italian, you can speak
Latin
Spanish.
based, okay?
Mexico defeated the
was
Napoleon army. Okay, when? When was Napoleon there? I don't know. Apparently, I don't know history, even though I majored in history. I don't know any of this shit. When the fuck was
God.
Napoleon there?
I don't know. I don't know shit. I don't know much about actually the south of the border.
I don't know shit about Puck.
I know
was Austrian.
like the Mexican-American War, and then other than that, I don't know fuck all about South America or in Central America.
Mexico defeated French forces under Napoleon III in the Battle of Puebla on May 5th, 1862.
And that's what Cinco de Mayo is about.
Ah, I thought it was. a
But
drinking
France
holiday.
ultimately occupied Mexico City and installed Emperor Maximilian in 1864.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
they won one
whites
battle
win again. The whites reign again. Undefeated.
He's Austrian.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
That's what it
That's
is.
what he
Diego
said.
answered.
Yeah.
Answered
He's
it.
Austrian. Yeah. Damn, we got there. We got
That's-
there as a group. I'm proud.
that's-
Hey,
isn't that weird, though?
clap it up.
out.
Like
Clap it up for everybody.
just
we got there together.
just below our border, we had an Austrian like leader of the country. Like, isn't that?
It also is kind of against the Monroe Doctrine.
Well, I don't. When
How?
was the Monroe Doctrine? When
Probably
was that?
during
later than
Monroe. During President Monroe.
What year, dude? What year?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, history.
Bro, I got
history
half of it.
buff.
Give me
When was
credit.
Monroe.
I don't know. I don't remember everything.
18
Okay, guys.
Set
1823.
18. Oh, I was gonna say 1805. So
So
it was
after
really
that.
close.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, it would have
what
been
the
after
hell,
the Monroe
guys?
Doctrine.
Well, we were in the middle of like
Wait.
fucking each other up to enforce anything. So,
Yeah. Yeah, the Europeans took advantage of
true.
that, by the way, in quite a few ways.
Isn't that when they went and did all that shit in India too? Or was that
I
prior?
believe.
Well, that's not relevant to the Monroe Doctrine.
I think
I get, yeah, that's
France,
true.
France
I just
and
meant in general.
England
I don't know.
was
I
like
think it was
gonna
like-
back the South.
No,
And even-
England
there were
was.
talks.
France. No,
France
hold on.
was.
Wait. Hold on. No, England was, and then France stepped in and said no. I believe because but there was like some sort of centralized banking agreement. I believe.
I don't
could be
remember, but
totally
I do
fucking
know
wrong.
the Russians were actually stepped in for the North and sent their ships to our ports as a sign telling, because it was letting the other European powers know that if you step in, Russia's going to get involved. They
Okay,
were
hold on. Wait.
backing the
So
North
if I remember
yeah, but
correctly,
why would they back the North?
because Abraham Lincoln had a good relationship with the Russians and didn't
Yeah,
want
but
the
what do they
British
get out of
to.
that?
Because
okay.
Oh, the British. That's the
the
land,
Russians
yeah.
controlled part of North America, so they were disputes with Britain all the time.
Yeah. I understand.
Okay,
It
if I
makes
remember
sense now.
correctly, someone check me on this, but England wanted to help the South to help overthrow the North to kind of A, get back into like into Americas. B, I think they were going to do like a centralized banking thing through England, and France didn't want England to get that more power, so they went to the North and was like, if they do that, we're stepping in on your behalf. Now, I could be full of brain trauma and retarded, but I think I'm right.
You could be right. I will say that Britain definitely wanted to back the South, kind of like a fuck you, because we were the colonies that rebelled against them. So our relationship with England was not very good up until like World War One, I believe. Like we had a very choppy relationship for like a century and a half.
It was up and down.
Like it wasn't. Yeah. It was
Oh,
very up and
hey,
down.
bam. Thanks, Jordan. I am a full brain trauma retard, but I'm right. See, some of it fucking pockets up here of knowledge.
Yes, that's what that.
That's what it was.
The South was
whatever.
trading.
Close.
That's why the tariffs. God damn it! I should have known that. The tariffs were a big issue for the South because they were trading with
Right.
foreign powers, and that was a big concern with the South because they didn't want to pay tariffs because they were making all their money selling to foreign countries.
Wow, this episode really is like, you want to learn history but retarded? Listen to them talk.
Hey, we got there, dude.
We got there as a group. We got there. I'm proud of us. Twice.
We learned
Proud
what
of us.
I learned what Guatemala was. I learned
dude, when
I
you
love
said
Guatemala.
Guatemala when I was talking about Guam, I was flabbergasted.
Guatemalans.
Trust tree again? I thought Typo was right the whole time.
Just say it with confidence, and people will be like, "Wow, that's totally
That's
right."
so true. I just lie throughout your day, and if you come off confident, people believe you. It's like the Seinfeld episode with George Costanza. Like, if you just look busy or angry at work, people think you're busy. It's like that. Just gotta exude what you want people to believe.
Dude, I'm not gonna
Comes
lie.
through.
I've done that at work. Like, I have to, like, my job is a lot. Like, I have to measure stuff, but I could take it like an extra 10, 15 minutes just measuring something I already know the length of. Just when someone walks by, they like, wow, he's hard at work. He's got the tape measure out and everything. Use a job.
No, Mark, that's next episode. We'll figure out who Bad Bunny is. We'll get there.
I actually didn't really know who that
I
guy
don't know.
was.
Bad
I thought it was the
Bunny.
Catch Me Outside girl.
Bad Bunny.
That's
He was
bad
in Happy
art.
Gilmore too, and that's how I know him.
Who gives a fuck? I didn't even watch it.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Global
Definitely wasn't great.
superstar right now. That's what he is.
Yeah, because
I
he's
don't believe
speaking-
that to be true for most of America. I think a lot of young kids probably listen to him, and that's about it.
No, I mean, all right.
Adam
You,
Sandler.
Yeah.
you just- if you look at like album sales or songs
Right,
listened
'cause
to, like he's
South America has a lot of
huge.
people in it. Probably a lot of
I'm talking
Guatemalans
about in
too.
the United
Yeah, I'm learning.
States. Weirdo.
But it's the young kids.
Yeah,
don't
No
have
one
to
my age is listening to
Guatemala.
Bad Bunny. No one my age is listening to Bad
Dude, you're
Bunny.
48 years old. Shut
I'm
up.
38 years old, and still my point would still stand. No one's listening to Bad
It's in
Bunny.
every major club in the United States right now.
Oh, clubs suck. They don't know.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying you're
I don't
wrong.
I could have heard his like one on two of
You
his
definitely,
songs.
you definitely know his music, Typo. You definitely know his music. You just don't know it by
I
the
pulled up some
name.
songs. I don't know a single fucking song.
You might.
You're
very
fucking
popular.
half a century old. Shut up.
If someone played a Taylor Swift song, like you won't know the name of the song, but you'd be like, "Oh, I know that's Taylor Swift."
Yeah, it's in like 5 different commercials right now. Like you've heard the songs, you just don't know. I still hate him. I still think he went on SNL and said a whole bunch of shit in Spanish, and then was like, "If you guys didn't know what I said right there, you have 4 months to learn what I'll say during the halftime show." And it's like, fuck
This is
you,
my-
bro.
My honest
Puerto
take about that,
Rico's
by the way,
not
not
gonna
a
watch
fucking American country.
I don't watch any halftime show. I haven't since I
Yeah.
think fucking Tom Petty did it. So like I
Dude, and
don't.
that was
That was a
terrible.
long time ago. That
Yeah.
was a long time ago.
But and that wasn't even that good. But at least I like Tom Petty. He's dead.
Horrible.
Rip.
Oh.
But like it's I don't care. Halftime show is
Yeah.
my time to just like shit and like get more food. Like I'm not watching the fucking halftime show.
I'm
It's
usually
crazy.
pretty sloshed at that point anyway.
Yeah, and the NFL is globalizing. There's been talks for years about them expanding into Europe, and I think
Yeah,
that's
that would
becoming
be a
obvious.
crazy
They play
schedule,
games in
travel
Europe.
schedule. Yeah, no
This
Yeah,
is
they
going to be the
played, like-
third weekend in a row that they're playing in England.
Yeah,
Broncos,
they played
Jets.
in Dublin this year. They're playing.
Yep.
In,
They're playing in
Munich.
Spain and Germany.
Yep,
Yeah.
and
Spain,
then
too.
they did
Barcelona.
one in Brazil, didn't they? Didn't they do one in Brazil?
Yeah, that was
Yes,
the first game. That was the
Chargers,
first game.
Chiefs
yeah.
in Brazil,
Thursday.
and then they're doing a Barcelona game too this year, I think.
Yeah.
Is that the first time
Well,
they played
they
in
wanna-
Barcelona?
Yes, in Spain. Yes,
What they want to do is open up 4 more teams in Europe. That's what they want
That's-
to do.
That's
think of the
No.
fucking travel schedule. That's insane.
I know. It'd be
It's called the
horrible. It'd be
NHL,
horrible.
not the WHL, FL.
Yeah, well, that's
Called
the
NFL.
the thing. They're
NFL.
globalizing. They're trying to expand their fan base.
If we
So,
put
like,
a fucking Super Bowl in London, I'm going to the New York office and did what that other guy tried to do. I'm telling him to be successful at it.
They'd be
That's our
safer
sport.
showing a picture of Mohammed.
Our
Well,
sport.
dude, there's been like English football play. I remember one time
There's been
I
like 3.
Yeah, well,
And they're
there was one
usually
running
kickers.
back.
I know.
And-
It was fuck.
God, it
what's
was
his
a black
name?
guy too, and I remember I had no idea he was English or wherever until like we were watching the game, and then after the game, he did really well. I forgot, and he
Jay
started doing an
Ajaya.
interview. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
and he
Yes.
he started
Jay.
talking, and I was like, dude, is that guy British? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? We let Europeans
Yeah.
in this sport?
Former
It freaked
Eagle,
me
Sam.
out, dude.
Oh, I
He's
Yeah.
on
didn't
your
know that.
team.
Oh, Jay Ajayi was British. What the hell?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
They got a few.
like the
They
most
got a few New
Well,
Zealanders,
American.
a few Kiwis,
He
also on your team.
grew up in England. Let's just say
I knew we
that.
had a New Zealander. I mean, it's fucking.
You get a few Australian punters out there.
Yeah.
The Chicago
My
Bears punters.
college
Are
Could you imagine-
football team had an
Could you,
Australian
could you
punter.
imagine being a dude from like Florida? Like, you grew up in Florida, you're this black dude from Florida, and you're really good, and the fucking, I don't know, the England fucking Bulldogs or some shit get the first round draft pick, and you have to go from fucking Tampa Bay or Miami
Man,
to
Fuck this shit.
goddamn England.
That
You
was
probably have a lot of
dude.
people refuse to go because I'm assuming the taxes over there are probably also not great.
Ooh,
Yeah, exactly.
And
Actually,
you
I
pay
didn't think
American
about
ones.
Because Tyreek Hill wants the Dolphins to not pay taxes in Florida.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's a smart
Yeah.
guy. Like,
yeah, I mean, not so
that's-
smart because he
it's-
beats women and
Well,
children, whatever. Allegedly,
forgot about that.
Allegedly,
Yeah,
allegedly,
right.
Well, he
allegedly,
keeps-
allegedly.
financially.
Yeah, he does that, but he also just like has, dude. He's got so many kids with like 8 different women.
He's got
Yeah,
like
remember-
15 kids.
Do you remember Antonio? You guys
That's
remember
why
Antonio?
he's got to
Cromartie?
go to Florida, dude. He can't be paying
Yeah,
those taxes.
Cromartie.
He's got child
Yeah,
support.
do you guys remember Antonio Cromartie? He
Yeah.
played for the
Yeah.
Chargers and Jets. He was a cornerback. He played for like
Mhm.
15 years because I'm not kidding. He had 12 different kids with 11 different women.
He just kept playing because he had to pay
Quarterback
child
He's like, I
support.
need
is
the money.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull out. Just pull out. You don't have to fucking dump loads and everything you fucking put your dick in. Like, it's crazy.
Dude,
Just
they're
fucking
so
wear
good
a
at stopping wide
condom, dude.
receivers from getting into the end zone, but they cannot stop their sperm from getting it into the end zone. It's crazy.
Dude, that's crazy. You think like
Yeah,
you
good point,
just
Rex.
get a vasectomy, like for God's sake.
Yeah.
Blue Jays can't keep players because Canadian taxes. I'm
Yeah.
sure the Toronto Raptors
Well,
have
it's
the same
like-
problem.
The majority of the fucking players are going to come from the States, obviously.
Of course.
They're not going to want to stay there. They're not going to want to stay there. They're going to have to figure something out. Was it filler? Certified filler?
Yeah, no, that's insane. That's insane
Yeah.
if they do that. I mean, I'm for them expanding more teams, but like in the States or even if you want to go to Canada, whatever. But like, I still prefer just the States. But I can see at least Canada's,
Canada,
They should
Travel
Canada would be
stand-
acceptable. What about
Can you-
Mexico?
Can you imagine a
Mexico?
Mexican team and they're all like under 6 foot?
It's a team full of like long snappers and punters and kickers.
They make one of those sports movies where they get one guy and they just get one black dude and it's Michael Vick and he teaches
Yeah.
them all how to fight dogs and play football.
Remember,
fight dogs down
they
there.
they made a
Oh, yeah,
movie about those Indian cricket players and they pitched for the Pirates. And it was like a whole thing. And those guys were dog shit in real life. Yeah, yeah. There's like 2 Indian pitchers, like the first ever like Indian born pitchers to play in the Major League Baseball.
Oh,
Like,
so
John
they're probably
Hamm was
just
in the
cricket
movie.
players.
No, they were cricket players. And like maybe we
Yeah.
could turn the fucking cranking home runs off these motherfuckers.
Wait, we're
Dude.
pitchers? Oh,
Dude,
what?
cricket
Yeah,
player,
to make them pitchers. Yes.
I literally don't
Welcome to
know
the
fuck
league,
about
kid.
cricket, and I probably
Yeah, welcome to
never
the league.
watched a video. Do they throw it the same way? Like
No.
they have
No,
to bounce it.
It's a different.
They throw
no,
overhand,
no.
but no, they throw
it's
overhand, but they
overhand,
have
but
to
into the ground.
bounce
And
it.
they have a running start.
Yeah.
Yes, they get to
It
like
looks
it's like a javelin
cool.
run. Doesn't look cool.
Is that where baseball was based off?
Yes.
of?
Yes.
Wow. America, we
also-
made that shit better, dude.
I one time played cricket in Antigua, and you can't hold the cricket bat like a baseball bat. You have to hold it like a golf club and swing it like a golf club. That's
Oh.
like part of the rules.
Are people from Antigua Guatemalans?
I don't. It might as well be to me. I don't know. Well, the Chiefs are putting the beating on Jaguars right now.
All right.
I was like, I can't swing the fucking bat like this, and he was like, the guy was like, oh, you could use it swinging like a baseball bat. I cranked that fucking ball 400 yards. Like, it's so much easier to hit.
Imagine Bryce Harper playing cricket. He would
so much easier to hit like a baseball bat because it's bounced. They're bouncing it. So it's just like boom.
And it's a wider bat. And the bat's wide. Like,
and
dude, I'm cranking that shit.
You hit it.
Cranked it. I'm not even good at baseball. I cranked that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking
Do you imagine?
Awesome.
Yeah. I saw somebody, well, we're about to end it, but I was going to say, I saw somebody arguing, it was like Brad Pitt and some interviewer he was with, and they were talking about American football and like global football. And they're like, if you took the best athlete in like global soccer football and the best athlete in like American football, which one would be better? And it's like American football.
American football. What are we talking about?
100%. Yeah.
Soccer
players
has
better cardio, probably the soccer player.
Right, for
soccer
sure.
player, but
they're
like
just glorified
overall, like athleticism and being able to do multiple things in a sport.
100%.
American football.
It's not even close. It's not even close. Dude,
And it's
basketball
definitely
players are more athletic.
A wide receiver.
And
That's
he
what
talked about
whenever we get the fucking flag football Olympics in 2028, if we don't win by 100 every game, it's an embarrassment to America.
If the best players play,
they are.
But it's not going to be the
they
best
are.
players.
They are, yeah.
Yes.
Because now,
no, they are.
Pre like 90s, the basketball players like they would put up
college.
like amateur players, yeah,
right,
yeah.
But then sometime in the 90s,
yes.
all of the best guys started doing it.
No, the NFL and Goodell have been very adamant. They're like, no, we're putting in NFL players and all these fucking into playoffs. Imagine your quarterbacks are Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, and Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, dude.
Kevin
Facing a Swedish
Durant.
plumber. Like, what are we doing?
Seriously. Kevin Durant is like one of the who has won more Olympics than almost any other athlete.
Well, Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Right. But I
guess has by a lot, but yeah.
Won at more Olympics. Michael Phelps had more to win.
Yeah. Crazy. No, we are just we are the supreme athletes in the world. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Maybe not in soccer because that's the thing. If we prioritize soccer, we would have the best soccer players too.
Yeah.
How?
We also cheat, bro. What do you mean how, dude? When our like the math team or whatever that shows up, they're all Chinese. It's like
that's not athletics. Typo.
I'm saying for like when we get like someone from Jamaica that got here when they were 5, but they grow up and go in the Olympics. It's like, well, are they really? Is that really representing the US
I really
team,
only care about flag football and hockey and basketball. I gotta be honest. I don't really give a fuck about anything else. And hockey, we're pretty good. Not as good as Canadians, but pretty good.
We're pretty fucking
like
good.
When you
we give the Canadians a fucking run for their money.
We do. It's pathetic on their end.
Like,
they should...
For it being like a 4th tier sport in the United States, like we're really fucking.
That's true, and we dominate a
4th tier sport in the United States, and we're really fucking close to the Canadians.
Yeah, exactly. It really is. All right, we got to wrap this up. Guys, go to our Patreon, please. Please subscribe, patreon.com/thoughts@midnight. Shout out to all of our supporters: Jake S, Stash, Daniel M, T-Rex, Anarchist, Eddie Grimm, Jay Forte, Jacob, Chuck D Wagon, Silly Cat, and Corey Greenleaf. Shout out, you guys are awesome. Again, we're going to be doing the best and worst U.S. generals presented by Typo and Luke, 2 of the Marines out of 3 of the show. Kyle is working on the Chase Oliver campaign early. That's why he's not here. And go follow me on X and Instagram at Adam Nutter. Thank you.
Follow me on MySpace.
Keep it real, Luke, on Twitter.
At the real Typo.